Hey, what's up? My name's Jesse.
I'm Austin.
We're from Cemetery Sun, and this is our van.
This is old Betsy over here.
The days are starting to blend together. We're from California. This is the first time out east, and it's just been wild. We wake up in towns we never thought we'd be in, so this is pretty cool. Goddamn cold.
So here's where we've been staying. Come in here. Empty coffee cup. You need coffee. Okay. What do we got in here, boys? All right. So here's the essentials. First of all, here's my Bible, The Dirt, Motley Crue. We've been reading this throughout the tour, actually, just to keep...
For the record, we don't allow him to do anything that book says.
No, they don't. I just like to think...
he reads it, and then we crush his dreams immediately afterwards.
We also got The Shining here, if you're in for a good scare. We like to read in this band. We're very smart. We like to read. We're very smart.
Except for the dirt.
Except for the dirt. And this is our new hats that we have online, actually, just sitting here. We like to rep our own merch every now and then, get everyone excited.
Our own merch is the cheapest shit we can buy, so we like to rep it ourselves.
Yeah.
For the most part, this is where our bass player Matt lives. He owns the van, and he spends about 15 hours behind the wheel non-stop. We don't know how he does it.
He's a pro. He's a pro, that's what he is.
Yeah, we have a solid roll, so here's the aux cord. This runs all the music. The rule for the most part is whoever's driving gets to pick the music. So it kind of varies on the playlist. If I'm the one that's driving, it's going to be either a bunch of old hip-hop stuff or some Third Eye Blind. My wife made me a mix CD beforehand, and we go through that thing, and everyone hates it.
But the music varies. We've probably listened to everything from Backstreet Boys, which is the worst, the lowest. That's probably when we were, I think, pulling up into Detroit. We were blasting that.
All the way through.
And then Jesse loves Rage Against the Machine. We got blasted some of that. Old 90s music, everything you can think of. We were listening to, I think, Neon Trees today. We were just excited about them for some unknown reason, but they're a great band. And it really just depends on...
Ironically, we don't listen to any music after a show. I think silence is our one thing we want.
Yeah. So if we're driving after a show, there's absolutely no music whatsoever. You need silence on tour. We've learned that the hard way, I think. But
one thing we do is... We have to sleep in this van pretty often, unfortunately, and that's led to 6 dudes trying to figure out how to cuddle in here and stay warm. This area is actually probably the most comfortable, believe it or not. We bought this ice chest just so someone could lay across the front bench seat and be posted up, and it's whoever's going to drive first thing in the morning, so they'll just sit up, start driving, and then there we go.
There we go. That's it.
That's pretty much it for up here.
We got our little logo here. We like to, just let you guys know what's going on.
We actually used to keep track of the number of days that we were on tour, and then we lost track. So we have no idea where we are or what day it is. So we kind of decided we'd separate it. This would be the section where people who want to talk to the drivers and kind of stay awake. This is kind of still a messy scenario. We bought a bunch of these boxes because our shit was getting everywhere, so everybody in the van gets gets a thing. Bambino would be our merch guy. We call him Bambino. We call him a bunch of things. Actually.
Jesse's is actually Uncle Jesse. He's kind of the troop leader of this whole team we got going on.
Try to be dad.
And we learned that the hard way too. This was about 3 days in. We were like, you know what? We need cubbies. So we stopped off at Walmart, and that was the first thing we did.
Yeah, and then we slept in the parking lot of Walmart.
In the freezing cold. But it was all good. It's worth it.
We all charge our phones using that really shitty power inverter that's probably going to catch on fire sometime around Milwaukee. Then we run this power strip, and only 3 people can charge their phones at a time, because if we don't, the power inverter starts to spark, and it's not good. We drink a lot of bottles of water, and unfortunately we have to keep the bottles of water because when there's a long drive, we can't have the opportunity to stop. So those bottles of water then sit right there, refilled.
That's called the gutter, actually.
The gutter, and then wherever we're at, we just kind of nonchalantly open up the door and then just
throw them to the nearest trash can.
The trash can, yes, that's where it always ends up.
The nearest trash can.
Or ground.
Or not ground. We don't litter here. It's Cemetery Sun.
Yes, Cemetery Sun doesn't litter.
And all of our blankets are back here and hidden under the seat, so we don't step on them when it. Detroit last night was complete slush, muddy, snow, and we do not want to come in here and just stomp on all of our shit.
And then usually the guy that's going to drive next sleeps all the way in the back.
So you get the best sleep.
I unfortunately am too tall to sleep anywhere in this van without being bent somewhat in half. So I do hate this van, personally. It gets me places.
Me and Jesse have actually been taking this ground. We've been putting some body pillows down, and we've been cuddling to keep warm. And we've been usually on the ground. I think Josh is usually in the back. Our vocalist, the back row's basically his. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We got to keep him in line, and then we kind of just rotate. And I think Matt, his favorite spot is up there when he uses the cooler there, and he just lays across the seats there.
That's pretty much the entire band. This is our world. This is where we live.
This is our crib, dude. This is our MTV crib here. This is what we do, and it's awesome. The crowds have been great so far, and it's totally worth it.
All right, cool. Actually, we have a new single that's coming out hopefully within the next couple of weeks. It's called EYTYK, and immediately after that, on April 8th, we will be releasing our first EP online, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. You can check out information about us on CemeterySunBand.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram is Cemetery Sun, and Twitter is Cemetery Sun Crew.
Don't forget the crew, Cemetery Sun Crew on Twitter. We did that to confuse you on purpose.
On purpose.
We have 2 videos out, Hard Drugs, Fake Love, and Wish It Was Love. Go check those out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the road soon. Thanks for checking out the van. Thank you.